I hate having to do a video like this because I have in the past really enjoyed the service I had from Pagnian Events Imports. I'm going to name them, and also Thrustmaster with their products. TGT2, which was a great improvement over what I had, was the Logitech G20923 for the PS5. And then I went earlier this around April through Pagnian again, purchased the T598 from them. And I thought, yeah, this is a pretty good purchase. It's a DD wheel that's a lot cheaper and more affordable for someone like me who doesn't have a huge amount of money. And that's where I've done a big mistake. Because now, as you've probably seen over the last month, we're heading now into a proper Australian summer here in Queensland, where it can get over 35 degrees, between 30 and 35 degrees, I would say, on average. The house does get reasonably warm. This is Australia. Now, obviously, Thrustmasters had to cut some corners with the packaging of their T598. Now, it is a DD wheel, but it is a DD wheel that's done in a different way. It's almost like it's on its side, kind of the way it works with its system, which they claim was very different and actually better than a normal DD wheel in certain areas, but it's a bit weak. What they haven't thought about, I don't think, is anything to do with anywhere that gets warm, because I know wheels like the Fanatec DD Pro don't have fans, but basically the whole design of the actual wheel base is like a heatsink. And from what I hear, it never gets hot, never overheats. And they say DD wheels shouldn't by their design. Well, this one does. And it gets extremely hot very quickly. I'm lucky to get 20-25 minutes before it overheats. Some of those, of course, in some races, as I've found out through the manufacturer races, where suddenly you'll just enough to kind of shuts it down and back on again. Doesn't disconnect you from the actual wheel, surprisingly, but you then lose all throttle, or you go get maybe 10% throttle less, and it just happens every time it's overheating. You touch the top of the Fanatec wheel and it almost burns your hand. And I've looked around the whole wheel, and I might have inserted a video of me doing a bit of a look around this wheel. It's pure plastic, both sides, no ventilation at all. There's no way for any of that heat that is being produced, and it is being produced, to escape this housing. And it is an extremely poor design by Thrustmaster. Obviously built to a budget, but I think a budget could have left some holes in it to allow the heat to escape. But it doesn't. The heat does not escape. And yeah, that's the problem. It's a design flaw. They can't fix that unless they do a completely new design of this wheel. But it's very obvious that it needs ventilation, some kind of cooling, because it's just useless to me now. I can't use it. I just can't use it. I'll need to put an air conditioning unit right on it to try and keep it cool. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Also, the steering wheel itself, I had to change because it started doing, if you just turned a little bit left, a little bit right, it started going up and down gears all by itself. It got a mind of its own and did some other little weird things. And I allocated that was just the steering rim, because I got an adapter from Pagnian Imports. Thank you to them for that part. And that adapter let me put my other wheel on, which unfortunately makes my hands go black. But it worked. No more problems with the gears. So definitely the steering wheel on the T598 has some weakness to it. Maybe related to the heat from the base. So what I've done, last Tuesday I reached out to the contact I have at Pagnian, and he then got back to me on the Wednesday, asked me, on the Thursday he finally got back to me and sent me an RA form to fill out regarding this problem. He said, get it to me quickly, we'll get this sorted out nice and quickly. So I filled it out. They wanted a video of the problem. Well, it's not much. All I could do is send a copy of the video of when the wheel failed the other day. And so I filled all that out and let him know that I sent it out. He thanked me for it. He said, okay, that's great, we'll get it processed as quick as we can. Friday came along. I got a late afternoon emails confirming they've received my RA form, and that's it. Haven't heard a peep since. Nothing. It's now Wednesday afternoon. The following week, nothing from them about saying, oh, okay, we need you to send the wheel here or this or that. I sent them an email late Monday afternoon asking why haven't I heard anything. A bit disappointed in the service here, Pagnian. It's not just Thrustmaster dragging the wheel about what to do about this issue. It's also them for their lack of communication. They're quick if they want to get a sale, but the after service sales, I'm sorry, I cannot recommend them. If you're Australian, be very wary of Pagnian Advance Imports. Of Pagnian Imports, whatever they call themselves now, pagnianimports.com.au, because I am not impressed, and I'm, as you know me, I'm Aussie. I have no filters, I have no care. If you do the wrong by me, I will do video on you. And Pagnian, not impressed at all. I have promoted you for years now, telling people if you're Australian, if you want to get some great racing products, then you guys are the people to go to. I've been to your store multiple times and dealt with your people, but your after sales service now is pathetic. I mean, it's been over a week now since I first emailed you regarding this problem and haven't even got the process of getting anything done about this wheel. If you're just going to go and use excuse, oh, it's just a game, it's not a gaming thing. Well, you are a gaming. You rely on us gamers to make your money. And not getting back to me, I think it's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. After I've always promoted you guys and said good stuff, now I can't say anything good about you. Because it should have been dealt with by now. Now, I've got to the point now, you can't fix this thing. You can't replace it with another one of them because the same problem is going to exist. It's a design flaw. So I expect to get my money back. Now I wanted to use this money with Pagnian to pay the extra and get the Fanatec DD Pro, which was on special, $180 off its normal price. Yep, they never got back to me. That sale is over now. So the minimum that Pagnian can do now to get me back on board is to offer me full refund and the DD Pro at its sales price, not back to its normal retail price. That's the minimum they can do to get any credibility back from me. But the longer they're taking to get back to me, less credibility they have. And I'll be letting you guys know how long it takes for this. And should you really think about getting a Thrustmaster product with something like this? There's some pretty prominent YouTubers in the racing field that promote this product. Now, maybe in their countries of England and that, with how cold it is, it's not going to be an issue with them if it's overheating. But you know, not the whole world is cold and air conditioned. Not today. It's like over 30 today. Actually, no, lucky it's 28. Oh no, it's cold. Cold. You pommies will be complaining. Again, this is not a vlog I wanted to do, but Pagan, extremely slow service. I'm watching a car driving the wrong way up the road, typical. So Pagan's really poor service, and after sales service is what really makes a company better than others. And I'm sorry, I have promoted Pagan for so long now, but now with their lack of communication, lack of empathy or anything, sympathy, empathy, whatever you want to call it, I cannot recommend buying through them if you're Australian, and I really recommend thinking twice before buying a Thrustmaster product in the future. I'm Ian, this is Aussie Tech Racing, this is my views, catch you guys later.
Engines scream under a southern sun, chasing shadows on the asphalt run. Grip the wheel, try to feel the pulse ignite, but dance with the devil under floodlit night.